Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Last we congregated, we took care of a couple of homestead missions and collected some treasure as well. And then, in between episodes, my OCD kicked in. I hate seeing all the little exclamation marks on these database entries. So I started going through them. A few of them caught my interest. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna read these on camera. New documents, letters, Captain Kidd letters to his crew. Start with letter to Lucky Lem. Lucky Lem, I write you the script from the North Atlantic, having sailed here aboard my sloop where the King's limeys are hot on my trail. I trust the adventure prize remains safe, but I rest assured it is in the best of hands. Yours. I have always trusted you as one of my most loyal and faithful men, and that is why I now send you this scroll. It is of the utmost importance that you do not open it, as it could mean my life. Carry it with you always. Never give it to a soul, no matter the price offered. Believe whatever that cost might be. I will double it when I find you. I do not know when I will be free of these varlets, but they will not catch me. People very well may come looking for my scroll. Trust no one. Heed my warnings. Captain William Kidd. Letter to Abel Owens. To Abel Owens. It has been a turn since we last tipped our tankers together, and it will likely be a spell longer as I am in hiding off the coast of Massachusetts. I doubt this isle has ever been graced with a name. The King's men are breathing down my nape, and quarters are too close for comfort. What you will find in this package is a scroll of the greatest of value to me. Something that I hold dear above all the plunder and jewels that I have scattered about the globe. Something that must remain secret, and as such, I must order you not to open it or read it. Carry with you at all times to protect it, and what lies inside with your life until I find you. It's taken me longer than I anticipated to rid myself of those who knocked me, but you know, as well as I, it was only a matter of time before I shake them for good. Be wary and wise, Captain William Kidd. Joseph, it has been months since we parted, and things have not tagged to the easy course for me. I slew 9 British sailors yesterday, or 2 days ago. No matter. And the bastards keep sending more. But when I searched their corpses, I found no commissions from the crown or military orders, only coin and the red and golden crosses they bore around their necks. Is it possible they are not English sailors? It is of no consequence to you, so on the purpose of this letter. The scroll that came with it is everything to me. You cannot read it, you cannot open it, and keep it until I find you. If any man should ask you about it, kill him. Captain William Kidd. Letter to Hendrik Vanderhol. To Hendrik Vanderhol. Hendrik, you are my most trusted advisor and closest friend. I pray this found you safely. You know what it is I had, and you know the power it holds. They thirst for it. I know not who they are, but I now know for certain that they're not after me in the name of any crown. They're something else. Something secret. Something relentless. Something with resources beyond measure. Something that frightens me like nothing else I have encountered in this life. I am holed up on a farm just outside Boston, trying my most desperate and last-ditch attempt. Rid myself of them, for it cannot fall into their grasp. I have sent you the last piece of my precious scroll that leads me to where I stowed it. Hold it for me. They are upon me. If I am not the victor, I'll find you. If not, die with it. Captain William Kidd. Okay, so Captain William Kidd had all the trust in the world of these 4 guys. Good lord. And people, assassin recruits. Okay, let's go in order. Yeah, let's go in order. Stefan Chapeau. Chaffo? Stefan Chaffo was a Boston militiaman and served as a cook in the years leading up to the Revolution. Chaffo was born in what's now Canada, near modern-day Montreal. His father was a cook with the French army who was killed in the fighting at the Plains of Abraham. After his death, Chaffo took on work as a chef in Montreal, but moved to Boston in 1764. While his personal letters indicate he was looking for a less complicated life, he was just in time for the unrest that preceded the Revolution. Fortunately for Chaffo, he didn't actually want a quiet life, as it happened. The tensions in pre-revolution Boston suited him exactly, which is weird because who enjoys tensions? Apart from a scientist studying tension as an effect of intermolecular attraction. Oh, Sean. Give me a minute to stop laughing. No. Jafar was a man in search of a cause, and he found it in the Patriots. He was an enthusiastic supporter of the Sons of Liberty, participating in their 1765 protests surrounding the Stamp Act. He was present when the crowd ransacked Governor Hutchinson's house in 1765. Probably angling on the mob, he was also one of the crowd that witnessed and partially caused the Boston Massacre. Jafar didn't limit himself to protests. I have several files for him on the books in the 1760s and 70s. Public drunkenness and brawling. It seemed he couldn't keep out of a fight when the opportunity arose. In pre-revolution Boston, there was always an opportunity. It was a wonderful time to be an angry drunk. World was your oyster. Duncan Little. Duncan Little was originally from Ireland, the youngest son of a large family, which is confusing seeing as they was a little family. Ha 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 ha. He entered the priesthood at a young age and was sent to Africa as a missionary in 1756. Little spent several years in Africa, but in 1760 he returned to Ireland, leaving the priesthood entirely. I'll tell you why, but it seemed that information was left behind a wall at the Vatican, and I'm not hacking into the records today, and they seem to have changed their password from "We love Pope" again. The next information I have about him is as a passenger on a ship to Boston in 1763. From his letters, it seems his family more or less drove him away from his split with the Catholic Church, blood being thicker than water and all that. Little settled in Boston toward the end, where he gained a reputation as a good mediator, fair and less expensive than going before the local judiciary. When he wasn't spending time at the local pub, he was having people to solve their problems, generally by knocking them down in a fight, which seems to be all that really happened in Boston those days. And by those days, I mean anything up to the present day. Funny. Little was the first person people called when there was a scuffle, and his usual table at the King's Horse Tavern was known locally as Little's Court, a moniker the British cracked down on in 1770 because it was likely to ruin everyone's fun. Clipper Wilkinson. Clipper Wilkinson is a hunter and surveyor from Virginia. Actually, surveying and hunting got the family business. His father and brother are surveyors and crack shots as well, making the market in his small hometown somewhat oversaturated. Hell, making the market in his house somewhat oversaturated. Wilkinson moved to New York looking for work. Unfortunately, arriving just in time for the opening events of the Revolution. He remained neutral for the first part of the war, but after seeing the cruelty of the Redcoats' actions in Boston, he started leaning towards the rebel side, putting himself at odds with the rest of his family, who were loyalists. It seems Connor had the time for attracting fans with family troubles. Oh, funny. Deborah Dolby Carter. Deborah Carter was a courier in New York City at the time of the Revolution. She was the daughter of a merchant, Amos Carter, who was locally known for owning and bankrupting numerous businesses and racking up significant debts. Deborah was turned out on the streets at the age of 10 and took up work as an errand runner, getting herself as a boy to do it, hence the nickname Dobby. Many of the tradesmen she worked for knew who she really was, but pretended to be fooled by the disguise, possibly at first because they understood that her other options were limited, but later because she was quick, reliable, and intelligent. As a teenager, Dobby had to drop her disguise, but she kept her nickname. She succeeded her career carrying messages and beginning negotiating contract between businesses. She became something of a community icon, making sure the poor in the neighborhood had food and clothing and fighting against merchants who were charging exorbitant prices for staple items. A bit like Robin Hood, though when Dobby wore tights, no one giggled. And it was a community icon that she met Connor. Incidentally, I'm not being completely figurative when I say she was fighting merchants. She wasn't averse to throwing a punch or two when it was necessary, particularly in her own defense, or the defense of others in her neighborhood. And I read Dobby like 4 times, and every time I read Dobby, I could not but think of Harry Potter. Jacob Zenker. Jacob Zenker was born near the town of Mannheim in what is today's southwest Germany. He was the son of a farmer, one of 13 siblings. Seems like a lot by modern day standards, but colonial families were large, and the sad truth is that only 4 of Jacob's brothers and sisters would survive to adulthood. Oh, that's sad. Zenker's family was poor, and his career prospects were limited at Mannheim. Following the promise of a better life, he signed up as a soldier. After several years in the service, he was shipped to New York, one of the Hessians sent to fight for the British in the Revolution. Zenker, like many of the Hessian troops, left the service after coming overseas, eager to get back to country. Zenker bought a plot of land and left New York. However, after a series of crop failures, he was forced to move back to the city, taking up the only career he could find to pay his bills, working as a bodyguard. Jamie Coley. Jamie Coley is the son of a New York dock worker, James Coley. History doesn't record the name of his mother, though the assassin records knows she worked on a plantation in southern colonies. As a boy, Coley spent 3 years as a student at the Trinity School, where he was reported to be a bright student, reading everything he can get his hands on. His instructors noted that he was destined for great things. I know you're wondering, yes, your school's permanent record really is that permanent. However, after that brief period, he disappeared from school attendant role. My guess would be he left because he needed to start earning money. Also, yes, it really is that permanent. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke. It seems Coley's prospects didn't much improve through his teenage years. I have records of him being fined for vagrancy several times, which is never the sign of a high flyer. After that, he worked doing odd jobs at various local businesses, finally ending up working for a local physician, where his intelligence was recognized as an asset. He worked for several years as the doctor's assistant, where he met Connor. Is that all four? All of them? Yep. Alright. Oh, where was I? Alright. Lost. Alright, folks. We're back in New York. And we're wearing the Philadelphia outfit today. Let's continue. Nope. Not in the hay bale. Yo, yo, yo. What's the skinny? Let's hate them. Haytham. Oh, Haytham. Oh, Papa. Padre.
We need to know what the Loyalists are planning, if we're to put an end to this.
I've tried, but the soldiers themselves are told nothing now, only to await orders from above.
Keep digging. Come find me when you have something worth sharing. We're so close to victory. A few more well-placed attacks and we'll be able to put an end to the Civil War and be rid of the crown.
What do you intend?
Well, nothing at the moment, since we're completely in the dark.
I thought the Templars had eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, we did. Until you started cutting them off.
Your contact said orders from above. It tells us exactly what we need to do. Track down the Loyalist commanders.
Looks like we're still working with Papa. Mi padre. Dad. Dad. Okay, you're walking about. Perfect. Wasn't I here a little while ago for treasure? Okay, my assassins are back. Yay. That work? It does. Okay, so the round's done. Connecticut. Benedict Arnold Lincoln. Oh. Goody. Stefan. Duncan. Dabe. And then go down to North Carolina. Send Clipper to lead Jamie and Jacob. All three to be 50 XP away from opening up. Let me double check these three. Can't look it up. Oh well. Should have paid attention before I set them out. Yeah. Father, please, sir, may I have some more? Why are we going? Why can't we just pick a straighter route? Oh my. Guess I'll do it the hard way. I knew he was going that way. Oh. Oh my goodness. Diet. There you are.
Have you considered the proposal?
I'm unconvinced. To reinforce them would leave New York exposed. It's hard enough maintaining order with our current numbers. Cut in half?
Yet if we do not join with them, they risk defeat. And then what?
Well, they should have come by sea.
Well, they're talking in circles. We'll learn nothing watching as we are.
Then what do you propose we do? March in there and demand answers?
Well, yes.
There we go.
Ambush!
Connor? Little help here?
Coming, father. Let me guess, don't let me lose too much health.
Alive, Connor. We can interrogate them.
Ouchie. Get it. Yeah. Come on, boys. That didn't work. Oh, that's what. Gotcha. Wait until they're ready to. Ah! Okay, now I can slaughter these fools. Nah, son. Okay, jump down. Come here, yeah. Bang. Okay. Now let's slaughter these fools. Come on. Bonk. There you go.
We'll bring them back to my quarters at Fort George and see what secrets they might share. Really? Well, you'd best get after him then.
You go. I will watch the prisoners.
No, you do it.
Why me?
Because I said so. Now go.
Surprisingly, because I'm your father. But because I've said so, it's pretty damn close.
I need help!
Nah, son. Nah, son.
Come no closer!
Come here, boy.
Stop him!
Listen, do not listen to this fool. What am I not doing right? Yeah, notoriety can suck my tits. Bark, bark, woof, woof. At least I found a path that won't piss off the other soldiers. You take the low road and I'll take the high road and I'll get there before you. There you go.
Move.
Go to hell!
I said move.
I was pushing the wrong button.
Wait, wait. I'll tell you anything you want. Anything, only don't make
We just
me go
have
in
some
there.
questions for you.
Cross that threshold, and I'm a dead man.
There you are, Connor. I was worried you might have gotten lost. Come on, friend.
My friends had to drop them. Really? Wait, where are we? We're in the big fort. Go. $30 meters. We're almost there. Push it one more time, just to be sure. Yeah.
What are the British planning?
To march from Philadelphia. That city's finished. New York's the key. They'll double our numbers, push back the rebels.
When do they begin?
2 days from now.
June 18th. I must warn Washington.
You see? That wasn't so very difficult now, was it?
I've told you everything. Now let me go.
Of course. The other two said the same. It must be true.
You killed him. You killed all of them. Why?
They'd have warned the Loyalists.
You could have held him until the fight was done.
What? And waste precious time and money on their care? What would be the point? They'd given up everything they knew. I'll meet you at Valley Forge.
Still can't get in there. Why can't I get in there? Oh well. Thank you for tuning in. Just tune in again real soon. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video so that our channel, our community, and our family will continue to grow. And until next time, welcome. Happy gaming. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, I love you. 3,000.